Let's be honest, nobody really prepares you for this part of growth. They see the wins, the confidence, the new me energy, but nobody talks about the loneliness and uncomfortable version of it. The nights where you were questioning everything, the distance growing between you and people you once felt so close to. The moment you realized you're outgrowing spaces that once felt like home. And let me tell you, that kind of glow up is not aesthetic, it's not curated, it's internal, and it can feel very heavy. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to Double Up Podcast, where we double up on growth, mindset, and real life. First off, let's congratulate ourselves on reaching episode 2. I'm so excited to have you here because today's conversation is one that will resonate with so many people. Today, we're diving into the different stages of a glow up, not just the outward transformation that everyone sees, but the inner evolution that changes everything. We're talking about the season where you spend more time alone, think a little deeper, protect your inner peace a little more, and begin to realize that not everyone is meant to accompany you on your journey. Growth has a way of shifting your perspective, your priorities, and even your circle. And while that process isn't always easy, it's often necessary. So if you're currently in the season of change, feeling distant from certain people, or questioning where life is taking you, this episode is for you. Let's get into it. Now, at some point in your life growth isolation phase journey, things get quiet. Not because you're losing, but because you're realigning. You start saying no a lot more and gradually start protecting your energy a little differently. You even start noticing things you used to ignore. Then suddenly it feels like you're alone. But here's the truth, most people don't say loud enough. Isolation is often where elevation begins. You're not being left out, you're just being set apart. This part hits the deepest, the outgrowing phase, realizing that not everyone can come with you. And it's not always because they're bad people, it's just sometimes they just don't align with your energy or who you're becoming. And that is a hard pill to swallow because you start grieving people who are still here in your life today and still the same, but you're the one that's changing. And growth will have you asking yourself this question: comfort or evolution? Okay, so we're going to shift the perspective for a second. What if this season of solitude is actually preparation? What if the distance you're feeling is just making room for what truly aligns? What if the discomfort is confirmation that you're just leveling up? Because the truth is, you can't step into a new version of yourself while holding on to everything from your old life. Some habits do have to go, some environments do have to change, and yes, sometimes some people do have to stay behind. So, real talk moment. And I hope this gives you the boost you need. If you've been feeling like you don't fit in the way you used to, your circle is getting smaller, you're thinking differently than the people around you, you want more but can't fully explain it, you're not lost. You're just transforming. And transformation isn't always loud and exciting. Sometimes it does look like discipline. Sometimes it does look like distance. And it may even sometimes look like choosing yourself again and again. So if you're in that in between season right now, not who you used to be, but not fully who you're becoming yet, if no one has never told you yet, let me. Keep going, even when it feels lonely and things seem unclear, because the glow up you're building is real, rooted, and it'll last way longer than anything that just looks good online. Because we are not just coming to a close, I'm going to give you a friendly reminder. You're not falling off, you're leveling up. And sometimes doubling up on yourself does mean walking alone for a little while. Thank you for tuning in to Double Up Podcast. And just know this is where you double up on growth, mindset, and real life. If this episode spoke to you, share it with someone who needs it, or save it for the days whenever the journey gets tough. Until next time, keep growing, keep evolving, and always double up.